Figures are about to watch tonight the 45-minute long film that documents firsthand from either body cameras of terrorists themselves or raw security footage. Very graphic, very much uncensored. What really happened on October 7th. And apparently seeing Jews being viciously tortured and slaughtered is considered propaganda for pro-Palestinians, because they are now threatening to disrupt the screening. Yes, threatening violence. Security had to be ramped up there. We want to cross now to Washington, D.C. Filmmaker and activist Yuval is joining us. Yuval, thank you very much for speaking to us tonight. Well, I wouldn't say why is it important for those high-profile figures to see it, but rather, you know, there is whether they should be the only one, because there is a debate here in Israel whether those extremely difficult materials should be distributed to the general public or not. On the one hand, so many are still denying it even happened, so to see it will have an impact. On the other hand, and I hate to say it, there is something about the buzz, the fact it is shown only to a limited amount of people, that makes an impact on its own. What do you think?
Firstly, I am pained that videos, including videos of people who were my friends, need to be shown to do this hasbara, to do this advocacy, proving that the lives of Jewish people matter just as much as anybody else. We have our facts that have been questioned. The facts of over 1,400 people were killed, of over 243 people taken hostage, of over 4,700 injured. We have to now prove the facts and prove that they actually happened, utilizing the footage filmed by these Hamas terrorists themselves. It is heartbreaking that we need to do it, but we understand what that means. I'm a grandchild of Holocaust survivors. I understand how important it is to give testimony and to share testimony. And I'm involved in organizations like the Shoah Foundation, the USC Shoah Foundation, that aims to share these stories to make sure that people know what happened. Now, that was about the Holocaust. That was about previous generations and capturing testimonies many years after it happened. We needed to start doing this the day after the 7th, the day after it happened, when people started to question if these were even a reality. It is heartbreaking. It's a pit in my stomach. When I was on the news on the 8th, the day after, and people in Israel were saying, oh, the world is with us. And I said, no. I've been in this battle against anti-Semitism for decades, not just through my work as a filmmaker, as an actor, as a director, and as a news commentator, but truly as boots on the ground with organizations and with communities around the United States, primarily, talking about anti-Semitism, talking about how we need to advocate for ourselves. And now we need to use this horrific footage filmed by the Hamas terrorists as they tortured, as they killed, as they raped our people. So there's a pit in my stomach. But now I'm also part of the EAFA, the Entertainment Alliance Fighting Anti-Semitism. It's a new organization. We set it up because we have a WhatsApp group of people within Hollywood who are saying, how are we supposed to respond? How do we respond? We need to respond, and we need to empower other Jews in the entertainment industry to respond, because there are still too many people who are quiet. This is one way that we're responding.
So to that point exactly, Yuval, and unfortunately, briefly, if you may, we've been talking in the earlier phases of the war about celebrities who know nothing about it and take a stand, and also about those who are not taking a stand at all. Which is the lesser evil at this point in time?
That's a very good question. What is a lesser evil? Somebody who is silent, and we know that silence is complicity, or somebody who's taking the other side and creating more people on the other side? Maybe it's the latter, but I don't know, because I'm also in a very upset place of people who I worked with, people who I used to call my friends, who have been silent and who have been marching, saying that this is a two-side issue. Well, we need to share the facts to educate people to know what this really is all about.
Yeah, and as you said, now we're not trying to convince the world that something happened 8 decades ago. Something that happened last month needs to be shown proof. It's incomprehensible,
like I
but
said,
it is how it is. Yuval, David, thank you so very much for joining us.
Thank you for everything you're doing. And the truth is, every single one of us is doing that Hasbara, is doing the advocacy. You, me, and every Jew who's taking action.
Well, this is the thing about the truth. If you stand by it, it stands by you, right? Thank you, Yuval.